I'm live and I'm glad to be alive. Amen. It's Tanisha Ronay, also known as the Special Occasion, also known as Blessed and Moving Forward here on YouTube. I'm grateful to be here tonight to talk to you about some things, right? This is the Special Occasion. It was given to me some years ago as a result of a experience I had with some perfume. I love fragrances, and fragrances mean a lot to me. Yes, they do. And I appreciate fragrances. I wear them as often as I can because I like to smell good. The fragrance was too expensive for me at the time. And when I wanted to wear it, I thought that it was too expensive even for me. I placed more value on the fragrance than I did on my own self worth. And that's a no no. I realized that instead of waiting for a special occasion to wear the fragrance, I am the special occasion that the fragrance was wearing. And ever since then, I've known that I've needed to share this message with someone else who may not see themselves as a special occasion, but who needs to know that they are, who needs to treat themselves as a special occasion, who needs to treat themselves with a little bit more respect, with a little bit more kindness, with a little bit more oomph, with some more joy, with some more peace. You want to begin to treat yourself the way that you treat others. And in a lot of cases, we treat others a lot better than we treat ourselves. So, with that being said, I've had an amazing week. It's been busy, but it's also been fulfilling. I have since the last time, as you know, I had my birthday, so I'm a year older, which I'm grateful for. My son released his project Longer Days, and I'm still basking, like for real, like for real, for real, for real. I'm still on cloud nine about that. Still on cloud nine about him releasing the project Longer Days. It's been amazing. He's gotten such great feedback, a great response. Thank you all so much for supporting. Thank you for supporting. So, with that being said, I just want to speak very briefly about a subject that has to do with parenting. And when it comes to parenting, I believe in supporting my children. I believe in definitely supporting them, encouraging them in everything that they do, making them know that what they're doing is important, making sure that they know that they have my backing, even if I don't always understand. You know, as parents, we don't always understand. And being able to be in a place and in a position where I can push them. And I just wanted to kind of talk about a conversation that I had with my mother in law probably about 29 years ago, 28, 27 years ago. And during that conversation, she said to me, I always took care of my kids. She said, I always loved my kids and I always put my kids on a pedestal. She said that she always put her kids on a pedestal, and her neighbors and friends didn't like her on some level because she felt that her kids were better than their kids. So she said, you know, they thought that I felt like my kids were better than their kids. And I was like, really? And she said, but I did. I did think my children were better than theirs. And she said, and I feel like every parent should feel that way. Like your child is better than all the other kids. And I was like, wow, you know? And when she said that, she said, you know, she said, that's just how I felt. I felt like I wanted to give my kids the world. I wanted to give them everything I didn't have. I wanted to give them everything that they wanted because they were my kids, because they're my kids. And I wanted them to feel special. I wanted them to feel like, in so many words, like they were special occasions. She said that I didn't necessarily teach them to be better than other kids. She said, but I felt like they were better than all the other kids. So And looking back on that conversation, it made me almost feel like I might be behind my time, or that she was ahead of her time, because she treated her children like special occasions, and they've always acted like it. And they've treated their children like their special occasions, you know? And that basically lets me know that when you don't treat yourself like a special occasion, that is basically self-inflicted in so many words, because you're going to treat yourself in so many words the way that you were treated, kind of. Or you want to learn to treat yourself better than the way that you were treated. But when she said that, I was like, wow, I think that that's really interesting. Now, I don't know that, like, I don't know if I feel like that. I mean, some of you are parents. I wonder where your stance is on that. Excuse me. I took the pill. I don't know what your stance is on that, but I wonder how other parents feel. Like, do you feel like your child is better than other children because they're your child, because they're your children? Do you feel like they're better than? Do you feel like, she said, these are my kids and I love my kids, and my kids are my kids, and they're special to me. They're amazing to me. They're just amazing, and everything that they do is almost perfect. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean when I say that. She didn't feel like her kids were perfect, but she felt like there was no wrong that could be done. And if anyone came anywhere near those kids, she just wasn't trying to hear it. So I thought that that was very interesting, to have that conversation with her. And I said, wow, the thing about it is that we do ourselves a disservice when we don't treat ourselves like special occasions, especially when we may have grown up being treated like it. But if you weren't treated like it growing up, then it really is a process to get to the place where you know you're a special occasion. It's always a process to really get to the fullness of the message of the special occasion and the act of being a special occasion, and the state of being, the mindset of being a special occasion. It takes a while because there's a lot of behaviors that have to be unlearned. You know what I mean? So when you've got all these behaviors that have to be unlearned, it takes time. It takes time. It takes a long time, when you've gone left all your life, left all your life, then you're told you have to go right. It takes some time before you can figure it out. It takes some time before you can train your brain and train your senses and train your insides to go right when you've always gone left. So it's like when you're becoming and knowing that you're a special occasion, it's almost traumatic. It's a good trauma, but it is traumatic because it's something that you're just not used to. You know what I mean? But in order to be able, I think that my mindset was not so much that I'm better than anyone else, but looking at the situation I was in, I'm better than this. I'm better than this situation. I'm better than what I'm dealing with. I'm better than how I'm treating myself. I deserve better than this. I know that better is for me because this is the worst. This is booty. This is stupid. This dumb. I'm not trying to live in this place or in this space because I'm better than this. I'm better than what I've been giving myself. I'm better than how I've been treating myself. I'm above this. I'm above self-deprecation. I'm above being on the back of my own line. I'm above, just being in a place where I don't see me. I think, and that's another thing. We, as special occasions, we want to be seen, right? Well, as people, we would just want to be seen. You just want to know that someone sees you, that someone hears you, and you want that, but you're not seeing yourself, honey. You gotta see baby, you gotta see yourself. You got to see yourself. So if you're not even seeing yourself, how can you expect someone else to see you? It's just not gonna happen. If you're not seeing yourself, you can't get all this introspection and all. You just can't. It's just not gonna happen. because you're looking for all of these things from other people that you need to provide and give to yourself. Think about it. Think about it. So when it's all said and done, right? When it's all finished, when it's all said and done, when it's all did and said, it's important that we take these steps in treating ourselves like special occasions, because it's a thought process. And like I said, when I looked at my situation, I was like, I am better than this. So what is it? What is your situation right now? What is the situation that you could possibly be in right now where you can be saying to yourself, this is not it. This something's just not right. I'm better than this. I'm better than this. Excuse me. I think that might be my word for tonight. I'm better than this, right? I'm better than this. I'm better than how I've been treating myself. I'm better than what I've been doing. I'm better than I'm better than what I've been displaying. I'm better than how I've been being treated. Hello. Because a lot of times how we treat ourselves can sometimes be a reflection of how other people treat us as well. Come on now, if somebody's talking about you or mistreating you, sometimes you'll wind up mistreating yourself because you believe them. You believe what they said about you. I went through that where I believed what someone said about me, and I put all my hopes and all my dreams in the toilet. I flushed them down the toilet because I believed what someone said about me. They told me that I couldn't do it. They told me that I shouldn't do it. They told me that because I was in a certain situation that it was impossible. And I believed them. No, we're not doing that no more. You're better than that. Special occasion. You're better than what you've been settling for. You're better than that. You're better than where you've been. You are better than that. Yes, you are. As a special occasion, make that declaration. I am a special occasion and I'm better than whatever it is that you've been settling for. Whatever it is that you've been taking that is not who you are, that is not what you're designed for. Whatever it is that you've been doing that does not display special occasion behavior. Whatever it is that you are not, whatever it is, wherever that is, whatever that spot is, where you're not 100%, where you're not the star of the show, something's not right. Something's not right up in here. Something just ain't right. Something just ain't right. Okay? You're better than that. I am a special occasion and I'm better than what I've been settling for. I am a special occasion and I'm better than what I've been settling for. What are you like? Is there a job that you want, or is it entrepreneurship, or what is it that you're looking for? Because I think that on some level, there's something that we're usually looking for. And I think that what happens is because it seems unattainable, we settle for what we get. That's why people wind up in relationships they don't want to be in. Because what you really want, you were afraid to go after. Or who you really wanted, you were afraid to be with. Or maybe you shouldn't have been with them, but that's a different story. So you settled for whatever, whoever treated you okay, whoever treated you a certain way, or whatever, you settled for it. And then you winded up in a relationship that you didn't need to be in or that didn't serve you. And then it winded up not working. I know I'm talking to somebody. I know I'm talking to you. We settle, but you're better than the settle. You're better than the settle. Go after what it is that you want. Be who it is that you want to be. It's not impossible. If you can see it, then you can do it, right? If you can see it, then you can do it. I still believe that dreams do come true. I still believe that you can achieve what it is that you want to achieve. I still believe in it all. I still believe that you can do it. You can be, as we say here in my church, be, what you say you can be, do what you say you can do, have what you say you can have, all because, if that's what God has ordained for you, then why not? Why not? You're better than what you've been settling for. You really are. You really are. And I can honestly say that I've continued to learn that lesson as a special occasion. Listen, as a special occasion, I don't have it all together. I don't have it all. I don't have it all 100%. I still have to remind myself on many days that I'm a special occasion. I still have to I have to say things like, I'm a special occasion. It's almost like I gotta hit myself just like that. I'm a special. Wait. What I'm doing is not special occasion behavior. Let me get information and get myself together. You know what I'm saying? Let me get myself together and get myself in special occasion formation. So when it all comes down to it, right? When it all comes down to it, what I'm grateful for is that I can know what I deserve. And when you know what you deserve, you know what you're better than. So like I said, it doesn't necessarily make you better than other people or mean that you have you're better quality, you're of better quality than someone else. It doesn't mean that. But there are some people who will go out of their way to prove that they don't deserve you. There are some people, and sometimes it's you. Sometimes you're the people. Get information, honey. You got to get information and know that you are a special occasion. Nothing is too good for you. And you're better than what you've been settling for. You're better than what you've been settling for. I really think that's all I have to say tonight. That's my word. You are better than what you've been settling for. Do better. Accept better. Raise the bar. Set a higher standard for yourself. And then you'll find that other people will get information and they'll treat you accordingly. Don't take no shiggity from anybody. You know, God didn't put you on this earth to be mistreated by other people. He didn't put you on this earth to settle for anything less than what he deems is right for your life. And I promise you, he has a plan for what is right for your life. You just got to get information, baby. Get information. Get information. You're better than what you've been settling for. So, I think that's really all I have to say tonight. I just want to encourage you to look at what it is. Take some inventory of your life. Take some inventory. Look and see, look and see what's working. Look and see what's not working. Look and see where you can do or be better. Look and see where, look at your relationships and see how those relationships are treating you. Are you being treated with respect? Are you being treated as a special occasion? Are you being treated as someone who is important? Are you being treated right? And if you know that you are being treated right, then all well and good. Get to being treated better. But if not, you're going to have to raise the bar. You're going to have to set a higher standard because you're worth it. Because you're a special occasion and you're worthy of the very air that you breathe. You're worthy of the space that you occupy on this earth. You are worthy of life every single day. You are not a mistake. You are not an accident. I don't care what your family told you. I don't care what they said about you. I don't care if they call you boo-boo because they said that you were a boo-boo. No, you belong here. You belong here. You do. And you belong here to live, move, and have your being in the Lord and as a special occasion. So I just want to encourage you in that way. Please go and download Longer Days by Devin BX. As you can see, going down there, going down, going. Go ahead and download Longer Days by Devin BX, my son. He put out his EP on August 19th, our birthday, and I couldn't be more proud of him. Y'all pray for him because he's not feeling so well tonight. But I'm just proud of him. I'm really proud of him. And no, I don't necessarily feel like he's better than anyone else's kids. But I can understand why my mother-in-law said that. Because she felt the same way about her grandkids. It was even worse with the grandchildren than it was with the children. She believed that her grandkids were better than everybody else. And everybody else is, it just is what it is. But I understand the thought process. I can understand how she came to that conclusion. So I love you all, and I thank you for joining me tonight. You are all special occasions to me, and you mean the world to me. We're going to resume our starting over series really soon. The person who was supposed to come on tonight actually had a death in their family, so I had to sort of maneuver around that. But we're gonna reschedule for another time, which is okay. Things happen. Life is lifing, right? Life is just lifing. It be lifing. Life be lifing. We have to roll with the punches, and we still have to give God thanks in the midst of it. We still have to say thank you in the midst of it. He's still good. So, with that being said, I love you all so very much. I don't have to know you to love you, but I do, I do so very much. Thank you so much for joining me tonight on this broadcast of the special occasion here on YouTube at Blessed Moving Forward, and apparently on Facebook as well at Tanisha Ronay. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. We will be back next Tuesday from a different location, same time though, and same station. I love you so much. Please treat yourself well. Please do something nice for yourself. Please exhibit some special occasion behavior and make sure you let someone else know that they're a special occasion. Don't keep it to yourself. Someone else needs to hear it from you. Okay? With that being said, I love you. I keep saying, with that being said, what's wrong with me? I love y'all so very much. I will see you next Tuesday, same time, same station. Mwah. I love you much. Have a good night. Bye bye. And don't forget Longer Days by Devin BX. Get that.